Welcome back, everybody, to MvMLive. It's another fun Wednesday, Dave.
We've been having fun.
We've had a morning. David is not a camp person, I've found out.
No, that's not true. I was goofing around a little bit.
We thought it was funny. One of the first comments was Casey saying, "What do we have here? I honestly don't know." This was a game that it was originally called Orichalque, which is French. I think the French name. It's being brought over to the United States by Pandasaurus. They've changed the name in the translation to like what we know as Orichalcum, which is like a mythological mineral or like precious stone that the Greeks used to search for. So it's a cool game. I mean, it's difficult to describe. So
it is difficult to describe. And you were saying that you saw a designer or someone talking about how it's a very light 4X game. It's the lightest of that.
Well, I agree with you. It has 4X elements, though. They pointed that out because you are kind of doing some of the same things. And in fact, the 4 actions in the game are tied to the 4 different kinds of X's. Like
I suppose so.
The exploring, the exploiting, the expanding, and the exterminating.
Yeah, except you're capturing these monsters.
That's fair. So
you want to be humane to the monsters.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for chiming in the comments. We'd love to see you all. Bree, Danny, Deadpan, Casey, Jester is there too. Hi, everybody. We're going to jump in. Of course, a big thank you to all of our sponsors, Game Toppers, for the table, the playmat, everything that we've got here in front of us. And a big thank you to Pandasaurus for sponsoring a giveaway of this game as well. So one of you lucky commenters will be winning this game.
Yeah, when it's available.
When it's available.
This is not quite available. I think this was available at Essen, the
French
the overseas version.
Right? It's French, right?
Well, that's where it comes from.
Yeah.
For sure, ketchup.
Yeah.
But like Ryan said, Pandasaurus is bringing it out, and I won't make any commitments. Might be before the end of the year, but that's as much detail as you're going to get, but that's when you'll get it.
Look at that Deadpan. I like that reassurance. The audio and video sounds good. He says
seems. He says seems.
It seems good. We'll see if it actually is.
It's like he doesn't believe it quite yet. You know what?
I know.
It seems good. I promise I didn't have any gummies or edibles or anything this morning.
It's just in a happy mood. Well,
I'm just in a happy mood.
Tiff, for those who don't know, it's just Tiff who's always in the comments giving us a hard time. She started a new job, so she's not here to be able to rib on us. But I think she'd say the same thing. It always seems good until I do something wrong, and then it's just done.
Do we want to give the good people, an overview?
I do. I would love for you guys to see this game. So, this is Orichalcum. We have our own islands, and I actually really like these player boards because I love this map. So it's this hand-drawn map here. The guy on the left needs some sun. I don't know. That's probably me. I'm very pale.
The guy on the left, it's got to be Ryan.
I am so pale.
He's more pale than I am typically.
Yeah, that's true.
But thank you, who said that?
Jester did.
So
we each have our own map here, and our map is made up of a bunch of these different little circles upon which we're going to be placing tiles. And the game itself is a drafting game. We're going to have a row of cards here that we're drafting, but what's cool about this is that each terrain type is paired with an action. So it kind of gives me like Calico vibes or Cascadia, where you pair 2 things together. So you're always going to have different actions with different types of tiles, and when you draft a card, you have to take both.
Well, you have to
take both.
Yes.
You don't have to necessarily do the action if you don't want to.
You do have to place the terrain.
You do have to place the tile. And there's a lot of different reasons that you're placing tile, because you're going to be able to create clusters in order to summon titans. You're going to be able to place certain terrain that you can build buildings on, or eventually if you can get some terrain that's all different, you can build these temples. Basically, everything you're trying to do here is to score victory points, and it's a race to 5 victory points.
Yeah, you want 5 victory points, and you're going to be scoring points from those temples. You're even going to be able to just use Orichalcum to build these medallions. And then also, when you have one of the titans, it is a point as well. But as you'll see with the gameplay, probably, those titans can bounce around, because when someone gets a titan by having a group of 3 or more, or expanding a group of 3 or more of the same terrain, they take that titan. And if then I can do that same thing, I'll take the titan away from Ryan. And the interesting thing here is you don't have to beat them. You just simply have to do that on your board. Make 3 or more, or expand it, and you get that titan.
Jester would like to know if the game comes with a solo mode in the rules. I didn't even look for a solo mode, to be honest with you.
You know what, Jester? I'm going to look right now for you, because that's
I don't know that it does.
I don't know that it does. I think on the box, does it say 2 to 4?
It does say 2 to 4 on the box.
Yeah, I don't know that this is a solo. I don't. This would be.
There could be a way to
sure
do it
you
solo.
could. You could always do it, but this is actually kind of an interesting game to consider.
Yeah, so we're playing even the two-player game has a little bit of a variance because like a normal drafting game, you have a number of cards out here, and in a 3 or 4-player game, you're going to be going around the circle drafting them, and they're all going to be gone. However, when a 2-player game, to kind of simulate the fact that there might be other players at the table, we basically get to pick one and then burn one.
It makes it a little nastier.
It's a little bit more competitive, but there will be still basically still 4 cards gone out of the row, and then 1 card remaining that will carry over to the next round.
Do we want to make an agreement right now that we won't get rid of the one that we think the
No,
other player
I can't
wants?
make an agreement like that.
I think you should. You try it this game.
Okay.
You do that for me.
You want me to just leave all the best pieces? Don't burn any good piece.
You leave me all the best pieces. I'll leave you the worst, and we'll see how that works.
And if I still win with all the worst pieces?
Well, then you have bragging rights forever.
Jehao is there. Jehao is our solo guy, confirming it does not have a solo mode.
And, by the way, welcome home.
Yeah, welcome home to Jeremy and everybody else that was at Essen.
Jeremy just got back from Essen, I think, yesterday.
Monday, I think. Yeah, Monday. Because I called him. He was just like, he had just gotten to the States.
Yeah, maybe.
So
He's feeling a little jet-lagged.
I'm sure.
Still.
So, basically, on your turn is simple. You just draft a tile, or a set of tiles and actions. You take the action, and then if you'd like to, you can pay for a bonus action, and we'll talk about that. So, we start the game with one of each resource. There's a hoplite and Orichalcum, which we would start with. Oh. Here, I'll get the Orichalcum out. You can get the hoplites. So we each start with one, and there's spaces on your player board for all of this. You can hold hoplites here. You can hold Orichalcum here, and then any monsters that you defeat will go stacked here. You can turn in 2 of any of these things in order to take some bonus actions. And we will be doing that. It's an important part of the game.
We've got the first player token right here, and you see this arrow pointing, you're thinking, oh, well, Ryan's going first. That's not the case. I'm going to be the first player, and the arrow is pointing to the player to the right of the first player because they, at the beginning of the round, get a bonus hoplite.
A bonus hoplite? Thank you. And hoplites are really useful. I promised
Ryan that I would not sing Turn on Your Hoplite by the great Neil Diamond.
Hoplites are really important. You want to have a lot of them. You use them to buy some of these more expensive cards. You can use them to take bonus actions, and you can use them to help you fight monsters. So you kind of want to have a lot of them.
Yeah, and to be clear, these cards aren't any better than one another. It's one of those things where they kind of cycle down and shift to the left here.
Right, exactly.
So shall I start?
Go ahead while you start.
So on every player's first turn, they also get to place this. It's sort of their starting token, and it's going to go on one of these 3 sites covering that and getting those things. When you cover those sites later, you'll also get those things, and you have to grow out from tiles that are already placed on your board. So, I am going to, you know what? I'm going to start way over here today.
With the Orichalcum?
Yep.
All right,
I'm going to start there. So I covered that. I got 2 Orichalcum, and now I get to take a... and just to show you, there's a couple creatures here. When you take a creature, any tile that has a volcano on it is going to come with a creature. And those creatures have to be dealt with, because as soon as you have 5 points, that's great. But you don't win as long as there's a creature on your board. So you have to eliminate all your creatures and have 5 points. So...
I'm going to agree with Deadpan, too, in the comments. I really do like the way these player boards look. Like, it's a really... No. And the art style for this game is great.
I said this on Chit Chat. The art is just beautifully French. Like, this is my kind of art. It like from Yellow, from Ketchup, all the French publishers use this style, and I love it. I'm going to spend 1 hoplite, probably against better judgment, to take this card right here. And the first thing is, I'm going to place this tile, and I'm going to place it here because when you, like I said, when you get 3 or more of the same type of terrain, you're going to attract the attention of a Titan. Now I'm going to put this creature right here. I'm going to put him like this just so you guys can see it maybe a little bit better. Taking the base off. It might get a little cluttered.
We'll see. There's not going to be a ton of monsters.
So I'm going to put that right there, and then I get to do this action, and that's mining for Orichalcum. When you do that, you count up this space right here across
all your mines.
All your mines, and get that much Orichalcum. Right now I only have 1, so I'm taking 1 more, but I'm up to 4 Orichalcum. And I could spend 2 of those to do another action, but that seemed...
You think you want to?
I think I might. So we didn't mention this, but there are some unique buildings. When you build and take the build action, you're going to build either a hoplite training facility or another mine, or there's a list of very unique buildings, and I'll tell you what those are.
We've got 3 out here right now.
Oh, yeah, we've got
the Forge, the Protection Crystal, and the Architect Practice.
And the Protection Crystal, you typically can't build buildings next to creatures on your board, but the Protection Crystal lets you do that. The Forge, at the end of your turn, the Forge owner is allowed to perform a second extra action. So the extra action that I'm considering right now, I could take 2 of those, paying for them, of course. And then the Architect Practice owner can have 2 identical terrains among the 4 when you build a temple. You have to have 4 different diamond-shaped sort of terrains.
Yep.
And I think, Ryan, based on our other play, I'm going to jump in with this 2 Orichalcum.
And take another action?
And take another action. I'm going to take a build action. And I am going to build that Architect Practice.
It has to be built on a desert.
Oh, no! Why didn't you tell me that?
I don't know. I thought you were going to get this crystal
then
one.
I take it back. I'm not spending the Orichalcum.
I didn't know. So each one of these has a terrain type that it has to be built on. Or they can all be built on a volcano. So if you did your 2 actions to fight your monster, then later you could build on that volcano.
I'm good. I need a little more hoplites.
All right, burn a card. What are you burning?
I'm burning this.
The build action? Thanks, David.
Yeah, I don't want you... After our game the other day, I definitely don't want you building. So when you burn one like that... And again, you do not do this burning in any more than a 2-player game.
Yeah, it's
and
to
then
keep
before
the
next
keep
player
game going
goes, these all slide down, so nothing's going to cost too much for him.
All right, but I've got to put my thing down first.
I take the monster and put it back in the bag.
I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to get 2 hoplites, if you don't mind.
I do mind, but here you go anyway.
I'll take the hoplites, and then do I want more hoplites? I don't want to fight. There's nothing to fight. I could still build, but I only get a 1-dot tile when I do.
And it costs you a hoplite.
And it costs me a hoplite. So I'm going to actually take this middle tile here. So this is going to go out somewhere. I think I'm going to actually end up building on some of these things. So let's put that there. Actually, let's go like that, because that's still touching. So I can build it down there. And then I get to produce hoplites. I only have 1 trading camp, so I get 1 extra hoplite. And then I am going to spend 2 hoplites to do a second action. I'm going to build. And I'm going to build this hoplite training center here, which goes on a forest. So maybe later I'll be able to get some more hoplites. Nice. So that was all of my turn. And then I'm going to burn one. I'm going to replace that building first.
Oh, you would do that at the beginning of the round.
Oh, you're right. At the beginning of the... Yeah, I have to burn one first. Let's burn the fight one.
Burn this one?
Yeah, I don't want you getting a free fight on that monster you've got there. I know you wanted me to be nice, but that seems too good. You're going to grab it and fight that monster already.
This is going to slide down and refill. And between rounds, this refills.
Now we're going to refill that.
We refill the building board.
Let's see what we've got. We have a Orichalcum mine, so that can go in a forest as well.
And we've got some tiles to put out here.
And the first player is always the person with the most hoplites. So that will be me for this round, but that means that David, this is going to point to David now, and he will get, I got one for you right there, he'll get a free hoplite.
Thank you. And we've got 2 volcano tiles that have come out.
Oh, I see that.
So pulling monsters out of the bag for those spots. And that's it. You take it away.
I think I will take it away. I think I really want to pay a hoplite for this one right here.
Not bad.
I think it's not bad at all. It's a 3. Unfortunately, I cannot possibly make the blue and the blue touch from where I set that up. But I will do it like this, right out here. That's great. And then I'm going to pay, I do the action. I'm going to produce hoplites. I get to produce 2 now because I have 2 trading camps. But then I'm going to build. So I'm going to spend 2 hoplites to take an extra action to build. And I'm going to build this one on the mountain that lets me take an additional... Lets me take an additional extra action if I wanted to. So I could spend 2 more hoplites and take another action right now. But I'm not going to do that right now. I want to keep these guys. So that's my turn. And then I'm going to burn... let's burn the fight one again, David. I'm sorry.
Of course you would do that.
I'm sorry.
Of course you would do that.
If you're going to fight, I want you to have to pay for it. I don't want you to get a free fight action. Casey, I've never been to Essen either. I would love to go at some point.
Well, interesting.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, you can build something.
I'm just going to take this little guy here.
Oh, and that gives you 3
and
blue.
I'll put this here, which creates 3 blue. So I've attracted the Titan's attention. So I have this power so that when I do this action of using the hoplite facilities, I get double.
I would like that. That would be good for me.
Because you've got 2. And it is a point while I have it. And then I've got the build ability. So I'm going to build a thing.
Well, all you can build is, all you have available is the water. So you can build this one that lets you build next to monsters.
Yeah, I'm going to, I guess I will build that. I mean, I may as well. Wait. Yeah, I will.
Yeah, you won't lose your Titan if you...
Yeah, you don't lose the Titan if you do that, but as soon as someone expands.
All right, burn a card. And I'll refresh the 2 more buildings coming out.
This card here.
Ryan is being super aggressive. I don't know that I'm being super aggressive.
Super aggressive. He's totally aggressive.
I don't. All right, we got a new special building and another mine. I don't know what this special building does. It costs 1 less Orichalcum to take an extra action, maybe?
We need a shuffle on the cards.
If that's the case, that would be really good.
That building. I don't see that building. What is it?
The big statue.
Statue on fire?
Yeah. Is it not on the list of what our buildings do?
Am I missing it? Maybe it's a promo.
Yeah, statues right here. The cost for purchasing additional actions is reduced by 1.
Oh, it doesn't have that pictured though.
No, because there's one for every type of resource.
Ones.
So that one costs, here's the deck, by the way.
Ooh.
It costs less Orichalcum to take extra actions. Unfortunately, that's not really the engine that I've been building. So, all right, we need 2 more. Yeah, there we go. Oh.
No volcanoes on this one. Well,
all right, so I go first again because I've got more. So David, you get an extra hoplite.
Turn on.
And I'm gonna spend a hoplite actually.
I want the hoplite balance to shift.
I'm gonna take this one. Because now I have 3 blues in a row, so I get to take that guy, which is good. And then I produce Orichalcum. I only have 1 mine, so I get 1, which is enough to take an extra action if I wanted to. And I think I will take an extra action, and I'm going to use that extra action to produce hoplites. I'm going to produce 2, but I will flip this guy
and get 4.
I've got 3 here, so I need 1 more.
Well, you're holding on to the first player marker.
Let's burn this fight one. You can just pay to take a fight action, David.
Who was it that said he was being aggressive? Because you're right.
Deadpan, yes, the Titans move around, and you can only ever have 1 Titan. So notice how this Titan is now deactivated for me, so it might be in my best interest to try to gain one of the other Titans, but we'll see what happens.
But he can reactivate it if he expands this blue area.
Which I can't.
It effectively... Oh.
But I knew that going into it.
Okay, that's good to know.
I knew that going into it.
It's good to know strategically for me.
But I could build another cluster of 3 blue.
You could, but...
And reactivate
it'll take you a minute
to
do that.
It will take me a minute.
It'll take me less time.
That's true. All you need to do is get... What I saw, there wasn't a blue out there, so I felt comfortable. Yeah, you'll probably take that guy back. I have no doubt you'll take it back, but I wanted it just for that action.
I think.
And if they do reactivate. If you gain them again, while they're tapped, they would untap or they would refresh.
I'm going to take this tile.
Another monster.
And put this right here. I'm going to check the rules on my crystal thing.
Yeah, it lets you build next to monsters.
Yeah. So I'm going to put this right here. Oh, another monster. I might need to do something about the monsters.
Yeah, you've got a few. And you get to produce an Orichalcum.
And I get to produce an Orichalcum. So now I have 5, and I am going to get rid of these 2 hoplites.
Yep.
To take an extra action, and I'm going to build, and I'm going to use 5 Orichalcum, which is what it takes to build a medallion.
Ooh.
So now I have a point, and no one can do anything about that point.
That's true.
That's my turn.
And then you got to burn one.
I think I'll burn this one.
Right. If I'm gonna take a hoplite action, you don't want to give me the 3. See, David's being aggressive too.
I'm just ignorant to the rules of the game and didn't know what I'm doing.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what I'm doing. Everybody.
No, that was a good one. I mean, of the choice of those two.
So now we've got buildings.
No buildings to refresh.
New cards.
Well, there's another hoplite one.
Of course.
A fight one. Ooh.
I need 2 fight ones is what I need. Nope.
You know you could have spent that extra action to fight.
I could have. I don't really need to fight right away.
Oh, 2 mountains and a monster.
2 mountains and a monster.
And then we have a monster there too on the fight one.
That's a 12 monster that's going to give you, if you beat it, one of the Titans.
Yeah.
And another 12 monster that's going to give you a
the
different
blue Titan, which I have the blue Titan, but I don't want to spend 2 hoplites for that.
No.
Ooh, do I want to build? I think I do want to build.
Oh, and I need a hoplite, right?
Yeah.
Good. Look at all of this hoplites.
Well, I just got a bunch. I'm going to spend one right now, though. So I'm going to spend a hoplite. I'm going to take this action, actually, right here. And I'm going to put this right there. And I'm going to build this Orichalcum mine on the mountain right there as my build action. And I'm not going to take any extra actions, but I am going to burn this fight one.
Of course you are.
Of
course you are.
It's the best one to burn when there's only one out there. I want to make it difficult for you to fight those monsters.
All right.
That's maybe mean.
Maybe mean?
I'll let the chat decide.
Oh, please. Please, everyone decide. Is Ryan being mean? Yes is the answer.
I mean, it's a 2-player drafting game. There's a little bit of that meanness. A little bit, because you have to decide what to hate draft.
I'm going to take this.
And get the blue guy back.
And I'm going to get the blue guy back. I'm going to place this right here.
All right, there he is.
And then I produce hoplites. I only have 1. So
Are you going to double it? Are you going to double it right now?
I am going to double it.
Are you? And you get 1 more?
Before you...
Find a way to take it back?
Find a way to take it back. Plus, okay. I don't know how close I am to building another. Oh, should we have had another building?
No, I just built that.
Oh, okay. So that
So we will, as soon as you burn a card, we'll have another building now.
But I think I might take another action.
Okay.
I am going to spend 2 hoplites to take another action, and I'm going to take a fight action. Okay. And when you fight, you're going to roll dice. And you can fight as many monsters as you want, but I'm going to roll 1 die naturally, and then I can give up hoplites to roll additional die. If you roll a skull, it's an automatic win for me. Otherwise, you have to meet or exceed the value on the monster. So I'm going to get rid of another hoplite just so I don't screw this up.
See, now you got Jester saying I'm not a nice guy at all. But look,
that's fair.
But Deadpan says it's justified, so Deadpan knows me well enough.
So I'm going to roll 2 dice. Yep. And I'm attacking this Cerberus, I'm assuming. It's a 3-headed dog-looking thing. I have to get a 4 or higher.
And I got
a
both.
skull and a 5, so it's
gone.
Plenty. So he's gone, and the reward is that I get an Orichalcum.
Right here. You can just lay him flat, you know. You don't have to.
That's right. I will stack them. I forgot that I captured them. So I have 1 captured, and you gave me an Orichalcum.
I did.
Now I could continue. But I don't have any more hoplites, so I'd just be rolling 1 die. I may as well.
I mean, there's no reason not to. You could get lucky and roll a skull, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna take a shot at this guy here for 1 die.
If you roll a skull, you're good.
Nope, that's the worst possible roll.
But nothing bad happens to you.
I want to make sure, but you go ahead and take your.
You want to make? You got to burn one of those.
I gotta burn one.
And I got to replenish that building.
I'm gonna burn this one.
I have no idea what this one is, David. It's another new.
That's gonna need a shuffle.
Yep.
Yeah, there is a little bit of upkeep in the 2-player mode.
Just with the burning, yeah.
With the burning, and you go through that deck pretty quickly. Oh yeah, we don't have enough. 1, 2, 3. A lot of building. A lot of building.
and only one fight. And then can you look up what this new building does, David? This one with the little plus symbol on it?
Here, you do that.
Oh, okay. It is each... Oh, it lets you hold an additional Titan. So you could have 2 Titans if you have
That's
that tile.
not bad because...
That's not bad at all, I would say.
That's not bad at all.
All right, and I'm going to go first again. Oof. I want this tile, but it's not, I don't really... I have no monsters to fight. So there's really no point in that. That's on a mountain. All right, I'm going to... You get one because I go first.
Yeah, there didn't look to be any penalty for losing.
And
in fact, if I'd committed hoplites to that fight, they'd still be there with the monster.
I'm going to put this mountain out, and then I'm going to build. And I'm going to build the one that lets me have an extra Titan. That just seems pretty good.
It's not bad.
And then I don't think I'm going to take an extra action.
You're going to burn a card. I mean, you don't have to.
Yeah, I'm going to burn
Okay.
I'm going to burn a card.
What was that one?
It might have been a fight one.
Of course.
Well.
Of course.
You burned the hoplite one on me earlier. I think that's
here?
fair.
And that's going to be built on forest?
At least Jester said that he's sorry to say that I'm not nice. Like he wasn't happy, or they weren't happy to say that I'm not nice. That maybe makes me feel a little bit better about it. What are you thinking?
Well,
you could refresh your blue guy.
Yeah, I could, but I don't want to do that. What do we got on the building front?
You've got the...
Same
No,
old?
you can do that desert one now that you were trying to do, which lets you have the same repeated terrain type.
Yeah, I'm not going to build. I'm going to do this. Oh, it's going to cost me a hoplite. Nope, I'll do this. Boop.
Just one hoplite.
And I'm going to place this right here. And I'm going to produce, and it gives me 1 hoplite. And that is it.
And then you're going to burn one?
I am going to burn one. I'm probably going to burn the build.
It depends on what you think I'm going to do.
Well, it does. It does definitely depend on that. I burnt that one.
Okay.
Can you refill the buildings?
Yeah, we get one more building out here. I will. Let's see what we got here. This looks like another hoplite production one in the mountains.
Oh, nice. Oh, and you can put a hoplite and
that's right.
an Orichalcum on those. They come.
Oh, that's
with
right.
one.
This comes with one, so that should have come with one too.
Oh. I mean, if you want to retro it, that's.
Oh, I don't have to.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Go ahead, do it.
I want.
You should have done.
Where's
it.
a monster with
a?
Ooh, I like that.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
How do you get the green god? The green god is for forests, and it lets you take an additional build action whenever you build, which is really good.
We got monsters.
But building 3 forests in a row is kind of tough too.
That's a 6 monster.
That comes with a free building?
Comes with a specific building.
Well, I think it's any building. That's just the symbol on the back of the buildings. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
That one comes with 2.
2 Orichalcum for 8. 10 for 3 Orichalcum.
I'm first
and
again.
Another 12.
So you're going to get this one. That's fine. I'm going to spend 1, though, for this one here. So I'm going to do a few things are going to happen. First of all, I'm going to put this one here, which gives me 3 deserts. So I'll take the desert god. And then I get to do the Orichalcum O-ring. I've got 2, so that's 2 Orichalcum to take. And then I will use my god. Oh, that's when I fight, right? So I have to pay to fight.
You'd have to take a fight action. That one lets you win automatically 1 fight.
I guess I'd be spending 2 to get 2. That seems silly.
Yeah, but you're getting rid of the creature.
You know what? I'm going to spend 2 hoplites to take a second action and buy this building, which lets me pay 1 Orichalcum less to take a second action, and I can take another second action.
I guess.
So I'm going to do that.
I'm assuming that applies
and I'm going
to
fight
all of the things.
Why? What do you mean it applies to all the things?
Well, it stacks is what I'm saying. Can I have that sheet?
And I'm going to get 2. It just says you can pay for 1 extra action. So I can pay for 2 extra actions instead of 1. And that's what I did. All right, and that's my turn.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to burn this one.
What's that one?
The one that gives you the free building and the fight. That just seems really good. I hate to do it. I don't want to be perceived as a bad guy, but this is the thing about the two-player game.
He doesn't want to be perceived as a bad guy. Note that he didn't say, I don't want to be a bad guy.
I mean, it's kind of a jerk move, but it is...
kind of a bad guy thing to say.
It is a very confrontational game.
I don't want to be perceived as a bad guy.
I actually do feel bad doing it, but it just seems like the best possible thing to do.
He doesn't. He's pinching
No, I'm
the
not.
table right
I
now.
really do feel bad
really
about
hard.
it.
All right.
I do actually feel bad about it. And I'm not even lying to you. I'm not lying about it. I do feel bad.
Do you?
I do. But I got to figure out some way to earn victory points because it's not happening right now.
What's this look like?
So see, you're going to have more hoplites than me. You're going to go first next round. So you'll probably, if there's a fight up, you'll just take it. That's the power of being first and having a lot of hoplites.
I am going to, well, if I don't spend them.
True.
I'm going to take this one for free.
Yeah.
And put this right here. Do I want to put it right there? I'll put it right.
I actually have a feeling that I'm in trouble. I've been working too hard to get a little engine going, and I'm going to lose the game.
And then I'm going to produce hoplites. I still only get one.
Yep.
But I am going to take an extra action. I'm going to spend 2 hoplites to take a build action.
Yep.
And I'm going to build a temple.
Yep, I saw that. You got exactly 4 different terrain right there to build on.
The temple is right here because the volcano can be treated as
a wild.
As a wild.
And there you go. There's your temple point.
And then I have a temple
So you're at
point.
3 out of 5. I'm only at 1 out of 5.
That is true.
So it doesn't. I don't love my odds here.
We'll see how it goes, though.
I mean, we will.
I still have to fight this monster.
That's true.
Now I have to burn one.
You do have to burn one, but remember, you're going first next turn.
Yeah.
So don't necessarily hate burn.
Either of those, quite frankly. I don't want any other creatures.
Jester said there's one game that Ryan has never beaten David at. Yes, that is a fact.
I mean, I've probably beaten you at other games.
No, they're
that
definitely
we haven't played multiple times.
But
usually, if we
Quarto is the game I think you're thinking of where David destroys me in every game.
My record at Quarto might be one of the best against Ryan, anyway. Did I burn one?
No, you haven't, because there should only ever be one left.
I am going to burn.
I mean, and I agree with everyone in the comments, but we couldn't really show this off at 3, but we still wanted to show it off. So you can kind of get the idea of what it would be like with more players. There's always just one card that carries over to the next round.
Effectively, well, I think in a 4-player game there would be.
No, there would always be one, right?
No, there'd be 2.
Oh, because you use the slot in a 4-player game, don't you? That's right.
Which is nice, because you don't want a 4-player game to be like the last guy just gets the last card.
That's true.
Everyone should have a decision to make.
There's your fight.
In a good game.
And one more. Here you go. I get the extra hoplite this time because you have more, so you're going first. So I'll take the extra hoplite, and I will put a new building out.
I tossed a monster that I shouldn't have.
You tossed a monster.
I got rid of that monster when I slid that down.
Another hoplite training
center. Just a random
center.
monster on that one. That should have been shuffled in too. So what do I want here? This is interesting. Did you take your extra hoplite?
I did take my hoplite. Yep.
And we need a couple new monsters.
Yep, 2 more.
That guy.
Yep.
We've seen him before. This person, definitely seen that person before.
Yep.
All right. What do we have on this terrain here? A mountain and a volcano. A volcano. A water. Ooh.
Lots of options here.
Some options anyway.
Some good options.
What do we have on the build over there? All right. Well.
You can fight finally if you wanted to.
Yeah, I don't want to spend 1 hoplite to fight. So I'm going to take this right here.
That's a good one.
This right here. I'm going to place this right here.
Mm-hmm.
And this monster goes right there. And then I get to produce Orichalcum. I get 1. And then I am going to take another action.
Okay.
And build that Orichalcum mine.
Okay. On the green? Yep.
Yep.
And that's it, right?
That is it.
Now you got to burn one for me.
What do you want? Make it easy for me. Just tell me what you want.
I would take this one if it didn't cost hoplites, and I think no matter what you do, it's going to cost at least 1 hoplite, unfortunately. So I don't know what I'm going to do, actually.
Well, you've got options.
I'm okay with whatever's left.
I do think
I could use both of these tiles really well, so
yeah,
either one is fine. I'm actually okay with either one.
I think I will get rid of this.
Okay. That was a good one to get rid of. Jester, we are in Indiana, actually. Out in the middle of Indiana.
In the middle,
well,
like smack in the middle.
I will spend 1 for that one. So I'll take this. And this is going to go here, I believe, is where I want that. Yes, I think so. And then I will lay that guy down so everyone can see it. It gets me the blue guy if I can beat it. I don't think I'm going to beat it with just 2 hoplites. So I will take a second action to gain hoplites. I'll take a second action to build. I'll just build this one, which gets me 1 hoplite. And then I'll take an action to fight with 3 dice. So let's see if I get lucky. I need to get a skull. Otherwise, I have to beat 12 here. I got a skull. So this guy's dead. And I get the blue Titan, which I can have 2 Titans.
Oh.
So he's going to come over here. Still, I'm only at 2 victory points. Now we're back to being tied 2-2.
I don't like that one bit.
Gator Dave's back again today.
Gator Dave back in the comments. Welcome, sir.
All right, so I got to burn one. Let's burn the fight one.
This one?
Yep. And then we're going to replace or reset. So I'll put 2 more buildings out. I don't know what this one is.
I don't like how this game is going.
Oh, there's
right
2
now.
of these. Whatever that one is, 2 of them came out. Now, David, you were first player before. We're tied now, so you get to decide if you want to remain first player or if you want to get the bonus hoplite.
This is pretty cool. I'm going to take a look at the board here and decide. Whoever has the first player marker under the tie gets to decide.
Yep.
No volcanoes. There's a fight for hoplites. Oof. Oof.
Gator Dave thinks that my character may be under some kind of artificial enhancement. He does look pretty big. He
might be.
He's got tree trunks for arms.
He might be. I think everyone in the game has a bit of that look going on. Ryan.
David.
Ryan.
David.
What do you need over there?
I could use anything. I could use a lot of things. What do you think I need?
What do I have? A volcano there. What buildings do? Oh,
I don't know what this one is. I don't know. That's a new building. Monster equals Orichalcum.
Whenever they capture a creature, the Ark owner earns 1 Orichalcum.
Oh, you get 1 extra.
In addition to the creature's loot.
Okay.
Oh.
That would have been good earlier when we were killing all these monsters.
I'll go first.
So I will get a hoplite. Good. Perfect.
I'm going to take this action right here.
Yep.
And place this right here.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to take the build action.
Mm-hmm.
And I am going to build this right here.
So you'll get 1 extra Orichalcum for every monster you kill. That's good because you got quite a few monsters.
I've got a couple monsters left. And then am I going to take another action
That's a good question. Are you going to take another action? And also, you have to burn a card.
Yeah.
It's a tough call.
I am going to take another action. I'm going to spend 2 Orichalque to build again.
Nice.
And I'm going to build this.
Take it away from me so I can't keep
mountain.
building up my engine.
And I have the building that lets me build next to
monsters,
creatures.
yep.
So, and I got a hoplite out of it.
All right.
And now I'm going to burn something. I'm going to burn this one.
Yeah, that makes sense considering
your stupid powers.
Considering my stupid powers, yeah.
Yes. You and your stupid
But
powers.
these are going to shift down. That's actually good because I wanted this one, David.
I feel like Ryan's going to...
I don't know.
Has this game.
But I'm going to build a temple because I've got Fortrain because the volcanoes are wilds. So you can cover the volcanoes. So there's that. That's only 3 points. I'm only 1 ahead of you. And then that's going to go away. And then I am going to take an extra action, 1 action, to produce hoplites. I produce 3, but I'm actually going to use this guy to produce 6. Because I think you're going to take him back from me. I need 3 more. I don't think there's any other action that I want to take right now.
I don't know that I'm going to be taking him back anytime soon.
I don't know. We'll see what happens.
We'll see.
I still have to find ways to earn, because I can only have 2 of these. So either I have to build 2 more temples or I have to buy 2.
And you have to burn 1.
We're going to burn the fight one.
Of course. Of course.
Sorry, we're just going to burn. Yeah, Casey says he really likes the way the map starts to look as you start to fill it out.
Oh, yeah. That was when I saw this on the Essen list on BGG. That's one of the things. These photos of these maps are really attractive. And I like the way the tiles stack up, too.
Taking an extra action costs 1 less monster.
You've got that?
No, that's what came out.
Oh.
And another Orichalcum mine on mountains.
Okay, we've got monsters. Oh, my.
And no mountains came out this time.
Oh, my. We got monsters across the board.
We do. Everything is a monster. Wow. That is kind of crazy.
Crazy?
It's kind of crazy.
Oh, that is kind of crazy. In my plays of this, I have not yet seen this happen.
All right. Well, I'm going to do this one here.
Oh, I get an...
oh, yeah, you get a hoplite, David. I'm going to take this one here. I'm going to put it here, which is going to give me an Orichalcum and a hoplite.
Good Lord, look at your hoplites.
I got an army of hoplites.
You do.
It's going to see here.
There is a limit of 4.
Did I
mention that?
And then I'm going to produce 3 more hoplites.
Good.
You got to have them.
Good.
I decided I was going to try to get as many hoplites as possible. So I did. And then I'm going to take an extra action to build. I'm going to build... Actually, I'm going to build... No, I don't want that. I'm going to build this guy that lets me pay only 1 monster to take an extra action. And then I'm going to pay that 1 monster to take an extra action.
Oh, so this is just Orichalcum when you're paying.
One less.
I see.
I would love the guy that was 1 less hoplite.
How many extra actions have you taken?
This will be my second extra action.
Okay, just making sure.
I took my main action to produce, my second action to build, and my third action is to try to fight this guy. And I'll spend 3 so I get to roll all 4 dice. So let's see what happens here. I need a skull or to beat 10. All right, I got it. You thought that what?
I thought you took 3
3 actions total.
You got? Did you take? You
took a bunch of guys.
Twice.
No, just once.
Oh, I thought you
I
took
doubled
6
it.
And then oh, you doubled.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, but then I thought you took another 3.
Oh, maybe I shouldn't have. If I did, I wasn't on purpose.
Yeah, no, I know.
And this is going to be 3 Orichalcum. Yeah, I'm done.
All right.
That might have been. I might have doubled it and then tried to get 3 more and then not realize because you did give me 6. That's fair. No, that's right.
He's been taking bigger
tiles. No. That makes sense.
No. Ryan's board has changed much more because you've been taking 3s and 2s. I've been taking more 1s. You have to burn 1.
Yeah, I do. Ooh, you're gonna get a good fight no matter what. I'm gonna burn this one. So you get your fight, David. Here, we're gonna burn that. Yeah, I don't like when my boss talks to me during work hours.
You did burn 1?
When I used to have a real boss.
You burned 1?
I did burn 1.
All right.
So you get a fight now.
I mean, if I want to, but it's just getting me another monster.
That's true.
And it cost me a hoplite. Oh no, taking this one for sure.
Yeah, I should have. I didn't realize. I didn't even see the two mount that you had that desert ready because you're gonna take this.
So
are you gonna take this guy from me?
I'm going to put this here.
See, now I've only got 2 points and you've got 3. So I don't. It goes back and forth.
And then I produce hoplites, which is 2.
2. Yep.
And then I am going to take an extra action. It does cost more for me, though.
Yep.
I'm going to take 2 hoplites to take a fight action.
Yep.
And when fighting, I'm going to use my new friend here
Yep.
to automatically kill this monster that I just placed.
And get 4 Orichalcum, right? 4 because you took the one that gives you the extra.
Oh, yeah, I do. Mm-hmm. So 4.
I don't know, David. You're looking pretty good.
We'll see.
You only need 2 more points to win. I'm still strong. I'm still at 2. You're at 3.
And I burn 1.
You burn 1 now. Yep.
I'll burn this one.
You don't want me producing?
I mean, I'm not really putting a ton of thought into what I'm burning.
I'm going to be first player this time. So you're going to get 1. Oh, here's another. Oh, there's the one that lets you cost 1 less.
Were you sure to count up the hoplites to make sure you had more than me?
Yeah, I think I do.
Just kidding.
So you're going to get. You take your 1?
I haven't.
All right. I need a mountain to come up.
No, sir.
No mountains for me at
all?
all?
No, sir.
Oh, my goodness. Where did they all go?
No, sir.
I've been waiting for this mountain for so long.
Oh, no!
It's going to cost me 2 hoplites to get that, though?
Yeah.
That's actually not a bad
and
deal.
We need another monster.
I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to spend 2 hoplites, as much as it hurts to take this one here. Because that's going to give me 2 Orichalcum here.
And the mountain god.
And I'm going to summon the mountain titan. And then I'm going to produce Orichalcum, which I produce 2. I think I'm just going to take the 2.
What else would you do?
This is from last turn. Well, I could have doubled it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I could have.
Double it?
No, I'm not, because I'm going to take a second action by getting rid of this monster. So I took my card action. This is my first bonus action.
Okay.
To build this. I'm going to build it right there. And that's going to give me that. And now I'm going to take my second bonus action.
Okay.
To produce Orichalcum and get 3 and then double that to 6.
Oh my. You just won the game. I'm pretty sure Ryan's turn.
I don't think so.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean.
I have no more actions.
Yeah, but with all the extra actions on your next turn.
Let's burn this guy.
You can just build.
I've been burning a lot of fights. So let's just keep that going. We'll see what happens. Hit that like button if you already knew what Orichalcum was. I did. I'll hit that like button.
Did you burn?
I did. It's because now you have to play and burn 1. That turn did net me a lot of Orichalcum. I'm not gonna lie. But you could conceivably win on this turn, couldn't you? No.
No, I don't think so. Not with the tiles that are out right now. But I am going to. No, I've got monsters to kill. I'm gonna do this.
Oh yeah, you have to kill. I forgot you have to kill all your monsters too.
And place this right here. Which gets me an Orichalcum and a hoplite. And then it lets me build. I'm going to build a medallion.
I mean, we'll see what happens.
I mean, it's going to be... It's not like you're going to kill me.
No.
But I think you're going to win on your next turn for sure. I don't know that there's anything else I can do. I wish there was a way.
You really needed this building that let you build on 2 different terrain. Like if you had that, you could have built the temple right now, but otherwise you can't.
Oh.
If you had that one that let you double
up.
If I
had it already.
Right, if you had it already.
I don't know
but
that
you
there's
could spend
anything else I can do.
Could spend an action to buy it. I don't know why I'm helping you, but.
I am going to spend an action, actually, to fight.
Okay.
So it's going to cost me these 2 monsters.
Yep.
Monsters should be the creatures should be the first thing you spend because they don't really do anything else, and that lets you do anything.
Yep.
And I'm going to fight. I'm going to fight this guy right here. With. I'm going to risk it.
Do it. Risk it.
I'm going to contribute 1 hoplite to the fight. Okay. And I need 2 dice.
So you get 2 dice. But he's only a 6, so you might be able to beat him anyway. 5.
Oh, boy.
That might have lost you the game, unfortunately.
Well, I think even if I beat him, it wasn't going to do anything. But this hoplite stays in the fight with that monster for the next time.
So you get to burn.
I'm going to burn this. It doesn't really matter much.
I mean, you could have beat me.
That turn?
You could have. I feel like you made a little bit of a mistake. I'm sorry.
Do tell.
Because you let me have first player back now. So I get to be first player now, right? Oh, no, you were first player. No, I don't think I ever turned this because I had like 12 hoplites on that turn.
I wasn't first player.
No, I was. I know. So I get to decide if I want to stay first player. I'm going to choose first player.
I mean, I would assume
and you're going to get a hoplite. But if you had waited, so it wasn't likely, but if you had waited till next turn.
You know, I wasn't even paying attention to that because.
If you waited, if you had waited to fight next turn, you could have. It's possible you could have gotten super lucky and killed both monsters.
Oh, that's the other thing is I needed it. Well, and I also needed another thing.
I know. It would have been tight.
I'm a couple turns away.
Maybe.
You are not.
If you had used your bonus action to buy that, then on the start of your turn, you could have built a temple and then use your bonus action to fight.
I get a building for free when I.
Oh, so you're going to use that as a temple too. All right, let's see what else is out there. I mean, I don't know that it matters. I have enough to take, as long as there's at least 1 build action, which there is. So I can take that. So I'll take this build. It doesn't really matter, David, honestly. I feel I'm going to take this and put it there, which would untap this guy. But my build action, I'll spend 5 to build one of these medallions. And then I will spend 2 hoplites to take an extra action. And one of the actions they can do is build. To spend 5 more and build an additional gold coin or medallion. That's it.
So Ryan won. I quit. That's what I said earlier.
It was close, but you.
Mom, I don't like camp anymore.
I think you could have. You was close.
No, it was good.
It was close. Good. If you had not given me first player there by fighting.
Had I not given you first player was my only chance.
You think so?
I could. If I'd not given you first player.
Right, that's what I mean.
I was going again.
I was surprised you gave me first player there.
I could have potentially put a single down.
Yep.
And built a temple.
But you wouldn't have been able to fight your monsters.
No, that's true.
You needed.
Well, I could build it. Oh, this isn't a temple. This is just a normal.
No, building. Yeah, you needed to build this building.
I really needed to kill that monster.
If you had built that building on your next turn, you could have built a temple, taken a bonus action to fight, and if you'd rolled a skull, you would have killed both monsters.
Well, that's.
So it was close. I mean, it could have happened.
Orichalcum.
It could have happened.
It could have. It was a close game.
It was definitely a close game. So
and it went back and forth quite a bit.
Sorry for everybody for how aggressive I was being towards David, but
he's not sorry. He's not sorry one bit.
But it is an aggressive game. Yeah. I mean, it just is.
Well, for sure at 2 players.
Yeah.
But any game where you're going to have something that bounces around and you're like, someone's like, oh, I'm on my way, and then all of a sudden someone takes.
Well, and in a 4-player game, these Titans are going to be bouncing around a lot.
Probably.
You can't really count on having a Titan for victory points. You got to try to make your own 5 that nobody else can mess with, unless maybe it's like your last one, and you grab that Titan with your last action. That would be a pretty cool ending, actually. So
the monsters were. I've played this game a few times now. This is the first time where I really couldn't avoid taking.
Yeah, there were so many monsters.
Amount of monsters, and you were getting rid of the fights enough to where it was challenging.
I'm sorry.
For sure.
Well, that's it. That is Orichalcum. The game is coming out later this year from Pandasaurus, or hopefully later this year. It might be early next year. I don't really know exactly.
Sure.
So stay tuned for a look at that. But everyone that commented already is already entered to win, and anyone that comments down below will also be entered. We'll draw one and announce it next week. We'll be back with another MvMLive stream. So thank you all.
See you next week.